What is going on, guys? Booster Gaming here. Yes, my voice is absolute shit. But today is the first podcast ever, and that's because of Nuke.
We've tried like 5 of them, but
we, yeah, but then the voice came along and it just disappeared for 5 weeks. But this is because the 1.47, and that is because I got into the dev server. Luckily, sadly, Nuke did not, but Nuke saw lots of videos. But we have lots of experiences and we have opinions, what to say. So first is the dev server is great. Not a lot of people, about 500 people online, and basically, I wish they did this before, but sadly they do not allow us to test the tanks freely. So I'd say, the mouse came out. You have to be in that tree. You have to research it, or you have to spend your eagles. And personally, I don't want to do either of those because I don't have any of the German tanks. And I just wish they would let me or let us try freely the new tanks and planes. Maybe not unlock everything, but just try out the new tanks and planes because that's what they want us to try mainly. Any thoughts on that?
yeah, I think you should have everything open, especially when you're studying. Well, when you see that there's new planes in the game or new tanks, you want to try them out, and you want to basically only try out that. Besides maybe some favorite planes that you always like and want to see the flight model changes or new skins that are coming out for it. So they should definitely have everything available when you log into the dev server.
Yeah, but though War Thunder's thing about this is they don't want people flying their favorite plane all the time, like for the MiG-15 and Sabres and all that stuff. And I see the point. But this is what I would suggest. Maybe getting... Here, I'll do like a quick poll since we're early into it. There's 3 options. 1, choose 3 planes that you want. That's it. Choose 3 planes you want, and the rest you have to research, unlock it, whatever. Number 2, allow us to unlock all of the new aircraft and ground vehicles, which is my opinion. Number 3, keep it the way it is. And write down what you want. Write down what you want in the comments below. Well, number 1, number 2, number 3. For me, I'm a 2.
Yeah, same here. Maybe we could make one of those polls, online. I don't know.
Straw poll. If you see a straw poll, please do it. If you don't, then I suck.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go into it. One of the major fixes and such features that were given is tanks. Tanks got a lot of features. Binocular, driver. When the heat haze when you shoot the cannon, more flames when you get on fire, and the new terrain, adaptive terrain. That's what I like to call it. I got to play luckily with all of those. You should see the video someday. Should be up today, February 9th, hopefully. And if it's not, well, I'm retired. But I actually like the new adaptive terrain. You don't know this, Nuke, but basically, you can't turn as quickly in mud, such dirt, such gravel.
Oh, that's really cool.
Like I tried, the Chaffee? You can turn like on a dime?
No, not with Chaffee, with the M22.
Sorry. For the Chaffee, you can turn relatively quickly.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta agree.
Yeah, I agree.
But in the dirt, I had to do it like a 3-point turn.
That's really cool.
You can't do a full thing. And I mean, probably with the M22, the Locust, I doubt it'd be that big of a difference. That thing only weighs 3 tons.
It'd be hilarious if you got stuck in the mud.
It's so light. But goddamn. Maybe that's like the mouse.
The mouse would be, ooh.
Want to talk about the mouse?
Well, I don't know much about it, and neither does Chris. But I've watched some videos, and I've heard some history about it. And really, it was just like a last stand from Hitler, but it wasn't really a smart move on him on his side either.
He got desperate.
Yeah, he really got desperate. He copied off the Russians, basically.
Yeah, I don't know what the top speed is, but
I heard it's 8 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's pitiful. But if you let the mouse line up, you're fucked.
Yeah,
it's so big. It's so big. It's hilarious. I wish I could drive it. But it's pretty cool. Now, this is the one that a lot of people got hyped on, B-29. Go for it.
Oh, yes. I'm getting that thing first.
It is huge.
It's crazy. It has 20,000 pounds of bombs,
Yeah.
and if you get up to altitude, no one can kill you, especially at that tier.
Yeah, I
So
think it's 9 to 12K is the average cruising altitude for those things. And it takes about 30 minutes to climb up there from ground. But usually you have an air spawn, so I'm going to guess 20 minutes.
yeah, I'm hoping you get like a 2,000-foot airspan, so it's actually somewhat realistic. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a big plane. It has two top gunners. Sorry, it has two top gunners with two, I think it's 7.7s up there.
And they're remote controlled, so you can't. It's much less likely for your gunner to get knocked out.
Yeah, it's quite nice, and it's I don't know if it's gonna be OP, but kind of looks like it.
Well, at the battle rating of 6.7, which Gaijin will not change because they never changed that in dev server. It's gonna stay there, and hopefully it'll outclimb everything and perform like the real ones should.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, you basically got 4 guns on the top, like 4 guns total, because you got 2 per turret. 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. I think you got 2 in the front, 2 in the back. But if you, yeah, 2 in the front, 2 in the back.
And also an early version had a 20 mm cannon on the back, which I actually wished it had.
Yeah,
but,
they removed it.
But then the Russian one has 23 mm cannons everywhere. So
yeah, that Russian, maybe a Russian would have a good bomber for once, or a relatively good bomber.
They will.
They will.
Oh, they have the IL-28. That's not really a bomber though. I guess it is.
Yeah, it is a bomber. It's pretty good. Not bad. I never flown it before, so I can't really say much about it.
It's OP.
It's fast as hell. So the next what?
Well, at least I know it was OP in the previous patches, but currently, at least in this patch, I haven't been seeing it at all. Maybe that's because I'm not flying any jets at all. I'm mostly driving tanks with you guys, but
yeah, you gotta fly jets. Next, minor features are the contrails effect. I heard these are a little bit disappointing. You gotta get up to like 7,000. Really? Yeah, you gotta get up to like 7,000 meters.
Oh, okay. Well,
And I didn't have a chance to test it. The time ran out. But based on people, it's about 7,000 meters, and that is really high. That's 22,000 feet.
But I think that's realistic.
It is. Yeah, it is very realistic.
Yeah.
It's quite nice though.
Next be realistic.
Yeah, it is realistic. Then the next one, easy, simple, cockpit.
I actually. Yeah, I actually like the cockpit thing. And I guess it's more of an add-on for simulator battle players.
It is, yeah.
Maybe the light, the instrument panel lights. Maybe that's an indication that they're gonna have night battles sooner or later.
I really hope so, because I really love the night battles.
Yeah,
I miss them, and they're rare.
No, I only did like 2 of them.
Yeah, I've only done like
in my
3.
whole War Thunder experience.
I wish they ramp those up and be good. That'd be quite nice. Next thing I was going to talk about is this new tanks, the Tiger. Tiger tank looks OP and invincible as hell, as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Tigers usually are.
Then we have the M26E1 and the M42.
Yep, I did not get a look at those, sadly. They do look pretty good at just a glimpse. And
then there's another T28E. I think it's just a spin-off of the T28.
Yeah, it is a spin-off. Oh my god, we have another T54.
Yep.
And another one, eh?
So I think they added it to counter the mouse, mostly.
Maybe, yeah. But though, I have seen a video with the mouse, and you can't kill the mouse. You gotta get the size where the ammunition is.
Well, yeah, but it's slow, so.
I want to see the locust versus the mouse.
Oh my god.
I think the locust will probably not. No, locust can't even penetrate that thing.
Nope, not at all.
Nope, you just spin around in circles over and over.
I mean, a mouse never gonna catch you, but.
No, yeah, never gonna catch you ever.
Alright, well, on to the aircraft.
New aircrafts.
Wait, they had a new A20?
Yep, new A20 G3. I did not take it. It's probably just as smart. I didn't know.
I think it's just a new name for it, and it's a new skin.
New
That's
skin,
all it
okay.
is.
There's a new B57. You have the B57. What do you think about that?
This one, the one that's in game, it was once the cause of bomber rush. Now it's kind of died down, and no one really flies it because I mean, people have learned how to shoot it down. But this one, because of all the rockets, all the bombs, and all the armament, it might actually bring some new competition, and it'll be very fun to have the B-57 escort the B-29 into battle.
That would be pretty cool.
That's something I'm looking forward to do.
Hopefully they'll get paired in the same match. What's the B57 BR?
The 6.7.
Okay, yeah, I'll be fine then. They'll be in the same match.
Yeah.
Then we got the BF-109 G14. This is a minor change, nothing big.
And also, Germany got a bomber. Like that's
Yeah,
somewhat maybe.
Focke-Wulf 200C1.
I was looking forward to this one.
It looks pretty good.
It looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very nice looking plane.
Yeah.
Russia didn't really get much, just a new minor change of IL-2 and a visual update to the leg 5FN.
Mm-hmm. Britain got nothing.
Again.
We'll wait for the Hercules.
Hercules!
Yeah, I think it's the name of the plane. If not, sorry.
Yeah. This is what I did not check out. The J2M4 Kai.
It's a premium.
Ah, fuck it then. Yeah. I don't have any premium stuff. All right, now there's one thing that I would like to say. You know, if you've seen, I think one of my videos, I did a pancake with the F4F.
Oh yes.
Yes, the F6Fs and the F4Fs are changed with it. Basically, what Gaijin said is an error where it was likely that the aircraft would fall tail first, with a damaged fin has been fixed. Because basically, whenever
Well, it happened to me twice.
Yeah, your elevator gets damaged, you pull a little bit too much of elevator, and you just
pancake.
Yeah,
but it's pretty hilarious to see.
It's so funny, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. That's one of the big change in flight models that I've noticed for me personally.
Yeah, and there's almost, well, not everyone, but a lot of planes got flight models that are updated.
Yeah, just to name a few, you get the Zeros, you get the 47s, P47s, the Leg 9, Kai 61s, and a lot of the Leg 3 versions.
Yeah, like
there's lots the same thing.
Leg 3s too.
Yeah, a lot of Leg 3s. And there's a whole list. I guess if you guys want to see the full detailed,
there will be a link down below, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You're becoming a new YouTuber.
Yay.
Next PewDiePie. Anything different? There are new sound. I did not get to hear them. MiG-15 machine gun. Cool. I did not know.
Oh, sweet. And the ability to open canopies has been added to the following aircraft: F-80C, P-80, F-84, F-9F, XP-55, BTD, and F-82, F-7F, P-38, P-36 Hawk, P-36 Hawk. Yeah.
And
I can't wait to open it in my F-80. That'd be awesome.
I opened up in the MiG-9, and it's actually kind of cool. I wonder, I don't know for sure, because I didn't do any crazy analysis test, but I wonder if there are any, aerodynamic changes. So if you open the cockpit,
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, do you slow down? And is there any changes to your aerodynamics?
Oh, and by the way, I just want to put in the aircraft that I said, that's not all the aircraft that got the open canopy. That was just the Americans, because I'm American and I care about them more than any other country. Sorry.
Damn you, American.
Yeah.
Just joking. I love you, American. We're neighbors.
Don't nuke us.
Country-wise. Yeah, so when I was testing it out, there are some aerodynamic implements in it. Because, of course, when I closed the canopy, it wouldn't close that fast going at 340 knots. So I want to know, will your pilot die in realistic if you're going like Mach 1 and you open the goddamn canopy?
That'd be cool if it just canopy just breaks off the plane completely.
Yeah, if you're like...
That'd be awesome.
Because it would in real life.
Yeah.
Once you open those latches, boom, it just breaks off.
Either that or it can be an extra air brake.
Slow down, open it up.
I can see
Jeez.
it being used as an advantage in jet battles.
Yep, I would see it too. Though the match I got in was arcade, so there wasn't really much.
Yeah, you can only play arcade, and you can't. It's not limited, but the amount of players playing anything else is like zero. So you're not going to
Yeah.
guarantee any other games.
But what I would like to see is personally is at a certain speed. So I don't know if this happens in real life, but do you die if you open up the canopy?
Maybe I'm not sure about
Going
that.
at like Mach 1-ish.
Well, the thing is, in most jets you have air pressure going right to you already. So,
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
and if not, it'll just suck all the air out of the cockpit.
though you
So,
do have an oxygen mask.
exactly. So that'll keep you alive. But if you take it off, you will suffocate.
Very much so.
Yes.
But I would like to see the canopy break off.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. I'd like
hope
to do that.
I hope that comes in eventually.
How about this? Since the canopy is basically right from the rudder, the canopy breaks off and hits the rudder.
That'd be really, yeah, that'd be really good.
Yeah, I would love to do
But
that.
but it happens like a 1 out of 10 chance of that, so it's not common.
I'd do it 10 times to find out.
Yeah. Also, one thing I'm really excited about is the F-22, the double twin Mustang. It's getting
F-22.
yeah, the F-22. That's a twin Mustang. It has machine gun pods that were added, and I think it's just going to be in addition to its 12 gun. I think it has 6 guns on the nose. So it might add another one to make it 12 guns,
Wow.
and that'll be very interesting to see how it flies.
Yeah. I don't have it though, sadly.
You'll get it soon enough.
Yeah. And one thing pops out, the Mark 1B late, Typhoon Mark 1B late, has 2 times 1,000 bombs you can add now.
I'm not going to be using those.
No, but they're big for a plane that size.
Yeah, for a plane that size. Yes, they are.
It's pretty massive. I mean, the Typhoon is a massive plane itself. It's got pretty strong, rigid wings. But damn. I'd like to bring a Typhoon and bomb and then leave.
Yeah, they cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Damage models. Jet engine fire damage has been fixed. That is finally a thing that I've been waiting for a long time, and now it's finally here.
Like what happened to you?
Every single time I get shot in my F-80, I get set on fire. Especially if I should get shot in the engine, I set on fire and I cannot stop it. No matter what I do, I think I've stopped it only one time out of the 100 times that I've been killed with that, and it's just it basically just burns your plane without any control of you.
Yep, same here.
Yeah.
Like MiG-9, like, oh no, fire, shut off the engine. Nope, keeps going.
And it can be okay, this is right after dev notes. Possibility to be set on fire, now tuned according to kerosene fuel compulsion.
Consumption.
Consumption.
Yeah, possibility to set on fire now, tuned according to kerosene fuel consumption.
There you go.
There you go. So basically, well, I mean, yeah, it depends how much fuel you've used and depending how much the fire is spread.
Mm-hmm.
But
Cool.
if you got an engine fire, and if you shut off right away, you could be okay.
Hmm.
But if you put this to real life, even though I know it's a game, goddamn, but if you're on fire, your engine, you're dead.
Oh, Chris, guess what?
Yes.
One of our best things. It fixed the air with the tail being ripped off. Insignificant damage. Now we'll not get those derpy
Can you
IL2
speak?
games. I cannot.
Yeah, it's the IL2, yeah. Wait, IL2?
Mm-hmm. Happened to me too many times.
Oh, yeah. It's like, oh my, there goes my, okay. All right.
And with bombers and all
Fantastic.
that stuff.
Oh, and there's some minor damage fixes. Basically, the IO2, IO10s have been stronger. Same with the other planes. Canberra stronger. Everything's just you'll see in the notes itself. Some planes have been stronger.
Some new changes in locations. Some new sounds.
Yeah. Although Yeah, speaking of locations, the going back to the tank terrain thing. Um, in the dev server currently, not every if you ever get on, luckily if it comes back on, not every single part is covered with this new addition.
That's cool.
But they said they're gonna add more, make it more specified, make it more optimized. So instead of, all right, so Nuke, when you're driving around War Thunder, you got these minor terrain changes.
Yeah.
Okay, so eventually, supposedly War Thunder said that they're gonna make the adaptive terrain for the tanks adapt to every little of those bits.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that right now they don't do that because right now it's just basically.
Oh, so when you're going really fast in your Locust and you hit a small bump and you fly up in there and then you knock out your crew?
I don't know about that. That's just.
Okay.
That's just. Ouch. But no, what I was saying is, because you know how when you. Okay, right now in the dev server, if you're driving around a tank, there are only like 4 major things. You got grass, road, dirt, and mud, and gravel, or 5 things.
Mm-hmm.
And the gravel is like. Gravel is not just gravel. Gravel is like different things. The properties of gravel gives.
Yeah.
Looks like different things. So that's only the minor thing right now. Possibly when it gets fully released, or maybe a little bit after the full release, they're gonna they're gonna make it so okay, it's hard to explain. They're gonna make it so that every little detail of the ground, grass, lighter grass, dirt, dust, sand, beaches, gravel, dirt, mud, all road, all those things will have its own properties. Unlike now, it's only combining, or now it's split into 5 properties.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I like it. It's very adaptive, sir. It's very immersive. That's the word.
Yeah, it is.
It's very immersive. I like it.
It's actually becoming next gen, I guess you could say.
No, don't say that word. But tanks are becoming...
Too fancy.
Yeah, tanks at the beginning of War Thunder were meh, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were, gotta admit, they were meh. But now I'm actually having fun playing with them. I really like it.
This is like one of the things that guys need to do. Like, they need to add more things like that. That will make the game, and that'll make the game better. And that'll make the World of Tanks players come to War Thunder and play tanks here.
Because
I mean, more money, more people to play with.
Yeah, because War Thunder has these more realistic views now. The driver view.
Yeah, driver view.
Because World of Tanks doesn't have that. It's more of a arcade
Arcade-ish.
look.
Yeah.
But the damage models and the amount of tanks they have is better.
Mm-hmm.
Different view, different mechanics.
No, damage models are pretty bad, I think. Are they? Because they have literal health bars.
So the physics are better in terms of knocking down trees, houses, all those.
Trees knocked down? Okay, well, yeah, sure.
Yeah, because War Thunder needs to fix their tree knocking down abilities.
Yeah, they have props.
Yeah, their physics are not so good, but the gameplays, I like it.
Uh-huh. Any other small things?
No, okay, this is where I would cut it. So where do you want to talk about next, if there's anything?
Let me read some of the notes.
All right. Oh, I got a pretty cool one. Nah, it doesn't matter. No.
I mean, if you have a small thing, you might as well say it.
Yeah, so one of the cool things I found while watching the mouse video, also seeing this, if you're driving a heavy tank, the M6A1, the mouse, is a big example. There's a lot of the squeak now.
Really?
You hear the tank being heavy. You hear the squeaks. You know how heavy tanks, you hear that, how do you pronounce it? You hear the squeaks as the track rolls over.
Yeah.
The wheels. And the small tanks, you don't really hear that. You hear that, like in real life, that's what you would hear. They added that in with the heavy tanks and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Also, this little, I'm going to read it right off the bat, quote unquote, engine sounds for tanks, which are then the player, which are other than the player tank are now replaced with diesel engine sounds. So, I don't know if you know this, Nuke, but gas and diesel are different soundings.
That's good.
Back in the old days, they used diesel because gas wasn't really a thing for tanks.
Yeah.
So, you got more of a diesel sounding engine.
What about planes that are going to do that too?
No, there are no new planes that use diesel.
I think some did.
Probably old, late ones, but once you head up towards the jets, at least, the higher end props, they did not use diesel. But there are no changes in sounds of terms of plane engines. There are sounds with machine guns, cannons, and the quote-unquote here weapon fire sound position would change in head turning. So 3D sound in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of cool for similar battles. Turn or look with your IR tracker to the left. You shoot and you hear that different type of pew pew.
Yeah, pew pew.
Pew pew. Do you have any? Do you want to build a snowman? No. Damn it. Pick one. If you have anything else to add. If not, I'll end it.
Air vehicle. I think that's about it. I think we should just wrap it up here. How long is it right now?
20-something minutes.
I think it's long enough.
All right. Anyway, guys, those are just the minor little details of, or not minor. These are the major details of what's going on in the new update so far. Is probably how long do you think until this update comes out?
They've already had a dev server open, so I'm hoping 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Yeah, hopefully the dev server will be open again. I want more gameplay of that. Ooh.
The next podcast, I think we're gonna have Caden and maybe 18 on here.
But they're just warning. They're usually dead.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, and they're usually dead. Especially 18, he's usually dead. But let us know if you want more these type of podcasts, especially for big events like these. And we don't have to do just War Thunder. You can do life stories.
Yeah, just put anything you want. Just type in something in the comments, and we'll probably do it because we're desperate.
Basically, instead of like a Q&A, it's just give us a topic, and we'll talk about it over a period of time. And maybe, give us a question, give us something to talk about, something with our lives.
Yeah, put it in
nothing too personal. And just anything War Thunder related, anything you guys want to talk about, put it in the comment down below.
We will probably answer it.
Eventually. One day or another.
Doesn't matter if it might be a penis joke. It might be anything. We'll just put it in here.
Yeah, we'll talk about for 10 seconds about penis joke, but that's it.
Okay.
Anyway, that's about it. This is running long-ish. Not really long for a podcast, but long,
Long enough.
Long enough. Bet you some of you guys are already tuned out. If you made it this far, I respect you so much, and I thank you so much. And you know what? I'll have to catch you guys next time.